The NFT market, how's it evolving? Well, it's trying to come back right now. I was never a big believer in investing in the NFTs. Obviously, it was a thing for a while, it became all the rage, and a lot of money went into something that wasn't really a viable, something I couldn't touch or feel. But it's back on the upswing now. It will start to become a thing again, and who knows what the viability of it. But if I can't touch, feel something, it's hard to me to really invest in it. If you're getting into it again, make some money, pull out 50% of what you earned, put it into something else, diversify. If you haven't learned anything from all this NFT and crypto thing, it's that. If you win at the gambling table, pull out your initial investment, put it into something else, and let the rest ride. But don't call it all those chips on one thing.
My wife and I get to talk to a lot of different entrepreneurs, specifically gym owners. A lot of times questions come up about wanting to work with their spouse or get their spouse in the business, but it's not going to happen unless you both want to do it. You both have the same vision and you both have different skill sets, because you can divide and conquer in the business. And in my opinion, when that happens, you can be massively successful. Some of the greatest small business owners, mid-sized business owners, are the ones that are married and they go all in on business and they're able to scale it.
Don't hear the word no, hear the word yes. And when you fail, when you fall, you get up, you push forward, because you know eventually it will attain success. And that's the difference between people that win and lose in life. The ones that don't stop at a no.
The biggest lie that young people get told is that when you're 18, 19, 20, that's when you're supposed to be having all your fun. You're supposed to go out and party and do all the fun stuff. It's when you have the most freedom, it's when you don't have as much responsibility, so you should go out and you should have fun. That is bullshit. When you're young, that is when you can do the most, when you can work the hardest, sleep the least, and focus on as few things as possible. Now is not your time to have fun. You know what's actually fun? Maximizing your skills, getting rich, and then having freedom the rest of your life. Being able to afford your family opportunities, being able to take care of the people that took care of you, being able to choose what you do with your time. That's fun. Not partying, not drinking, not smoking. All of that is nonsense, and whoever told you that you need to spend your most vital years doing that lied to you.
What rich people are secretive about. The higher you get in the realm of business or success, you start to realize quickly that all these people that have achieved massive success outside of maybe the top 0.00001% of human beings, like an Elon Musk or a Mark Zuckerberg, they're all normal people. They all make mistakes, all have logical fallacies that they still use inside of their business. They still make mistakes to this day. The difference is that they're willing to put in the work and keep working and keep grinding, even when they hit a roadblock. And they're willing to ask for help. They're willing to pivot. They're willing to make the sacrifices that are needed to be successful. Thinking that rich people have this secret hack to being rich is just a conspiracy for you to believe in, to keep you poor and to keep you from being successful.
Who you surround yourself with is who you become, so I like to keep my circle small. That's why I don't spend time with my kids, because they're not innovators. They're not hustlers. They're not making moves.
And then you see them, they're like, let's read a story, let's play catch, or you come into my piano recital, and it's like, you have a business plan? I'm by the hour.
It's like, grow up. My time is so valuable, I don't go to the bathroom anymore. It's a waste of my time.
I just fully stopped sleeping. It's like keto. Once you get past that first week, you're in a whole new reality. I don't see my kids anymore because I'm not sure they exist.
I don't even remember my life when I was sleeping, because I can't remember anything at all. Like, I don't even know my own name. Like, who are you?
And I stay focused. Part of the main reason is I can't see more than 3 feet in front of me at all times.
Tell me who you are.
Wait, is there someone else here?
These are the 3 qualities that the people inside of your inner circle should have. And the first thing for me that is most important is unimpeachable character, meaning that they have to be trustworthy, they have to have high integrity, because if they're going to be in your inner circle and they're going to be a part of your life, then you want them to be someone that is worthy of trust. The second thing is radical candor. I'm very fortunate enough to have people around me that speak into me and hold me very, very accountable, and also push me to be incredible. The third thing is relational humility. They have to understand that if they have radical candor with you, you also have to be able to speak into them. It's a two-way street. If you're looking for people to bring into your inner circle and you're looking for the types of characteristics, those are the things that I look for. And I'd be really curious down in the comments below what you look for.
Resilience and watching other people have done it is the one thing I always tell people to look at. Like, anyone that's really made it, like, look what they did. Like, they sacrificed so much. They believed in what they were doing. They put everything into it, even when everyone said no, right? Look at Stallone, 70 times got turned down for his movie. Now where's he at? And still doing movies to frickin' day. Arnold Schwarzenegger, moved to this country with nothing. Actor, was a multimillionaire before he was even an actor, then becomes governor. Like, these people believed in what they were doing. They were constantly moving forward. Even when they're tired, even when they're sick, even if they didn't want to, they did it because they believed in it. And those are stories that I tell myself if I'm feeling exhausted or I don't have energy. Like Dwayne Johnson, freaking beast, still waking up at 3 a.m. and working out, does his movies, does his social media, does his tequila. If this guy can do it at 50, I can do it in my 30s. Put yourself in a place where you're watching these other people that inspire you and understand that they did it as well. And just remind yourself that, like, if they can do it, you can do it. And that is the truth of the matter.
Like some of the richest people in the world, like Jeff Bezos, who's gotten fit now, and he was never fat, but he was never like someone who looked like he worked out. Now he actually looks like he works out. Yeah. Shout out to probably peptides and a bunch of hormones that he's on, which I'm not knocking. I've been on TRT for the last 5 years, and peptides are exceptional and they're amazing, especially as you get older. And then you look at like someone like Mark Zuckerberg, actually. So he just posted that he did Murph in 39 minutes with a vest.
I saw that and I was like, that's an impressive time.
In 2011, I think, they did Murph at the games. He would have placed in the top 5 with that time. And so there's this thing going around, it's like video or it didn't count.
Yeah.
Because that's elite level fitness.
Yes.
To do that in under 40 minutes.
Here's the number one way to increase sales for your business, even if you suck at sales. And that is create an absolutely exceptional offer. In fact, if you make an offer good enough, people will be begging to give you money. One of the best books of all time is a book by Alex Hormozi called $100 Million Offers. In his book, he talks about the value equation, and it's very simple. Our goal is to create an offer that matches your prospect's dream outcome, be able to increase the perceived likelihood of success. Part of this equation also is the time delay it takes to seeing progress and reaching their dream outcome. Can you decrease that? And can you decrease the effort and sacrifice that they have to put in to being successful? So if I'm a gym owner, how can I think of all the different things that would keep a client from achieving a 6-pack or dropping 40 pounds? It could be recipe books, meal plans. What if I just handed it to them? What if I reached out to them 2 to 3 times a week to make sure that they were coming in? What if I gave them incredible experience inside of their session? What if I then checked in on them once a week and make sure that they were consistently losing weight? When you do this and you create a grand slam offer, now all of a sudden you have people ready to knock down your door to use your service or buy your product.
When you get to the point where all you want to do is be successful as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. And I'm here to tell you, number one, that most of you say you want to be successful, but you don't want it bad. You just kind of want it. You don't want it badder than you want to party. You don't want it as much as you want to be cool. Most of you don't want success as much as you want to sleep. Some of you love sleep more than you love success. And I'm here to tell you today, if you're going to be successful, you've got to be willing to give up sleep. Pain is temporary. It may last for a minute, or an hour, or a day, or even a year, and something else will take its place. If I quit, however, it will last forever.
Tell yourself I will fight until I get to that mark in my life where I can look back and say, look what I went through. I went through all this hate.